Imagine a world where crime is stopped before it happens. Police use powerful technology to predict criminal acts. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is changing how we fight crime. It promises to make our communities safer. But this technology also raises concerns. Is it ethical? Could it be misused? Let's explore this new frontier of law enforcement. The idea of predicting crime isn't new. Movies like Minority Report have explored this concept. But AI is making it a real possibility. How does it work? AI learns from vast amounts of data. This data can include crime reports, social media activity, and even weather patterns. AI looks for patterns that humans might miss. This information helps police deploy resources more effectively. But it's important to remember that AI is not perfect. Human judgment and ethical considerations are still essential. AI's ability to predict crime hinges on data. Imagine a vast sea of information. This includes crime reports, police records, and arrest data. AI systems also tap into social media feeds, news articles, and online forums. They analyze patterns of behavior, sentiment, and even the spread of misinformation. The more data AI has, the better it becomes at identifying patterns. For example, AI could identify a correlation between online hate speech and real-world hate crimes. But it also raises concerns about privacy and the potential for bias. Data alone is not enough. AI relies on sophisticated algorithms to make sense of it all. These algorithms are like digital detectives, searching for clues in the data. They use machine learning to identify patterns and predict future events. One common type of algorithm used in predictive policing is called a classifier. For example, it could learn to classify certain social media posts as potential indicators of gang activity. Another type of algorithm is a regression model, predicting the likelihood of a burglary occurring at a specific location and time. The goal is to create models that are increasingly accurate in their predictions. The types of data used in AI-driven policing are constantly expanding. Social media has become a particularly rich source of information. AI can analyze posts, comments, and even emojis to gauge sentiment and identify potential threats. Surveillance technology is another growing area of data collection. CCTV cameras, facial recognition software, and even drones can feed information into AI systems. But the use of such technology raises concerns about privacy and civil liberties. One of the most well-known applications of AI in policing is predictive policing. This involves using algorithms to identify high-crime areas, often called hotspots. Police can then increase patrols in these areas to deter crime. AI is also used for risk assessment. Algorithms can analyze data about individuals to predict their likelihood of committing a crime. This information can be used to inform decisions about bail, sentencing, and parole. While these applications hold promise for reducing crime, they also raise concerns about bias. It's crucial to ensure that AI systems are fair and equitable. One of the challenges with AI is its lack of transparency. Often, even the developers of AI algorithms don't fully understand how they arrive at their predictions. This is known as the black box problem. This lack of transparency raises concerns about accountability. There is a growing movement to develop more transparent and explainable AI systems. Transparency is essential for building trust in AI and ensuring that it is used responsibly in law enforcement. Dubai stands out as a global leader in embracing AI for law enforcement. The city's police force has integrated AI into many aspects of its operations. Dubai's commitment to AI goes beyond simply adopting new technologies. It involves a strategic vision of leveraging data and algorithms to enhance public safety proactively. This approach has drawn both praise for its effectiveness and scrutiny for its potential implications on privacy. The city boasts an extensive network of CCTV cameras, facial recognition systems, and sensors, all feeding data into a centralized AI platform. This allows for real-time monitoring and analysis of potential criminal activity. Dubai's experience offers valuable insights into the opportunities and challenges of implementing AI in law enforcement. Dubai's use of AI in surveillance is particularly noteworthy. The city has deployed a vast network of CCTV cameras equipped with facial recognition technology. Beyond traditional cameras, Dubai has also embraced the use of drones for surveillance purposes. These drones, equipped with high-resolution cameras and AI-powered analytics, can patrol large areas autonomously. The data gathered from these various surveillance systems is fed into a central AI platform. This allows law enforcement to respond to potential threats proactively rather than reactively. While Dubai's approach to surveillance has proven effective in deterring crime, it has also raised concerns about privacy. One of the key advantages of AI in policing is its ability to shift from a reactive to a proactive approach to crime prevention. By analyzing historical crime data, social media trends, and real-time sensor information, AI algorithms can identify patterns and predict potential criminal activity before it occurs. For instance, AI can analyze social media posts, news articles, and online forums to identify potential signs of unrest. This allows law enforcement to intervene early, de-escalate tensions, and prevent potential crimes from occurring. Furthermore, AI can help optimize police patrols and resource allocation. By identifying high crime areas and predicting the likelihood of criminal activity at specific times and locations, AI can ensure that police resources are deployed more effectively. This proactive approach not only helps reduce crime rates, but also allows law enforcement to focus on addressing the root causes of crime. Dubai's investment in AI-driven policing has yielded tangible results, with significant reductions in crime rates attributed to the technology. According to official statistics, the city has witnessed a remarkable decrease in serious crimes since the implementation of its AI-powered systems. The use of predictive policing, smart surveillance, and AI-powered analytics has enabled Dubai police to respond to potential threats more quickly and effectively. This preventative approach has been instrumental in maintaining Dubai's reputation as a safe and secure city. While the precise contribution of AI to the decline in crime rates is difficult to quantify definitively, the overall trend suggests that the technology has played a significant role. Dubai's embrace of AI in policing has not been without its critics. The city's extensive use of surveillance technologies, particularly facial recognition, has raised concerns about privacy violations and the potential for misuse. Critics argue that the widespread collection and analysis of personal data, often without explicit consent, could erode civil liberties. The lack of transparency surrounding the use of AI algorithms and the potential for bias in these systems further amplify these concerns. Dubai authorities, however, maintain that the use of AI in law enforcement is essential for maintaining public safety. They emphasize that the technologies are deployed responsibly and ethically, with appropriate safeguards in place to protect individual rights. The Dubai model highlights the delicate balance that must be struck between security and privacy in the age of AI. The field of artificial intelligence is constantly evolving, and law enforcement agencies are closely watching the latest advancements to enhance their predictive capabilities. New algorithms, increased computing power, and access to even larger datasets are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in crime prevention. One significant area of progress is in deep learning, a subset of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks with multiple layers to analyze vast amounts of data. Deep learning algorithms can identify complex patterns and make highly accurate predictions, even with unstructured data like social media posts and images. Another exciting development is the integration of AI with other emerging technologies, such as the Internet of Things, IoT, and 5G networks. The proliferation of connected devices generates a wealth of data that can be harnessed by AI to gain a more comprehensive understanding of potential criminal activity. These advancements are empowering law enforcement agencies to move beyond simply reacting to crime and towards proactively preventing it. While facial recognition technology has been a significant focus in AI-driven policing, researchers are exploring other biometric markers and behavioral cues that can be analyzed to predict criminal behavior. These advancements aim to create a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of potential threats. For instance, gait analysis, which studies how people walk, can reveal subtle indicators of stress, deception, or intent. Similarly, voice recognition software can analyze tone, pitch, and language patterns to detect potential aggression or deception in real time. AI is also being used to analyze microexpressions, those fleeting facial movements that can betray emotions even when someone is trying to conceal them. The goal of incorporating these additional biometric and behavioral markers is to create a more holistic profile of an individual's potential risk level. However, it's crucial to ensure that these technologies are used ethically and responsibly. Language is a powerful tool for understanding human behavior, and AI is becoming increasingly adept at deciphering the nuances of language to predict future actions, including criminal activity. Natural language processing, NLP, algorithms can analyze text and speech to identify patterns, extract meaning, and even infer intent. For example, AI can analyze social media posts, online forums, and even private messages to identify individuals or groups who might be planning criminal activities. By recognizing keywords, phrases, and sentiment, AI can flag potential threats and alert authorities. Furthermore, AI can be used to analyze the language used by individuals who have already committed crimes. By studying patterns in police reports, interrogation transcripts, and even prison correspondence, AI can help identify potential recidivists and prevent future crimes. The ability of AI to analyze and understand language is rapidly advancing, opening up new possibilities for predicting and preventing criminal behavior. Predictive policing is moving beyond simply identifying high-crime areas or hotspots. Advancements in AI allow for the development of individualized risk assessments that consider a wide range of factors to predict the likelihood of an individual engaging in criminal activity. These risk assessment tools analyze data points such as criminal history, age, socioeconomic status, education level, and even social connections to create a comprehensive profile. While this approach promises to be more accurate than traditional methods, it also raises concerns about bias and fairness. Critics argue that these systems can perpetuate existing inequalities in the criminal justice system, particularly if the data used to train the algorithms reflects historical biases against certain demographic groups. Ensuring fairness and transparency in these systems is paramount. It's crucial to use data responsibly, mitigate bias in algorithms, and provide clear explanations for why individuals are assigned certain risk levels. Furthermore, Human oversight and discretion remain essential to prevent AI from making decisions that could have life-altering consequences. Navigating the challenges of advanced AI. As AI integrates into law enforcement, addressing ethical implications is crucial. Balancing crime prevention with individual rights is paramount. Bias in AI systems is a primary concern. Biased data leads to biased outcomes, exacerbating inequalities. Careful data selection and ongoing monitoring are needed. Privacy is another major concern. Surveillance and data collection raise privacy issues. Clear guidelines and oversight are essential. Transparency in AI systems is crucial for accountability. Understanding AI decisions ensures fairness and justice. Developing explainable AI builds trust. Ethical challenges in AI law enforcement are complex. Collaboration between policymakers, technologists, and the public is essential. Section 1. The Shadows of Efficiency. Bias in the Machine. The allure of AI in law enforcement is undeniable. A future where crime is predicted and prevented, promising a safer society for all. Yet beneath this veneer of efficiency lurks a shadow bias. AI systems, for all their computational prowess, are not inherently neutral. They learn from the data they are fed, and if that data reflects existing societal biases, so too will the AI's predictions. Imagine an AI trained on crime data skewed by decades of over-policing in marginalized communities. The system, mistaking correlation for causation, might learn to associate those communities with higher crime rates, perpetuating a vicious cycle of bias. A young man walking through his neighborhood, statistically more likely to be stopped and frisked based on his zip code than any real suspicion, becomes a victim of algorithmic prejudice. This bias can manifest in various ways, from biased risk assessment tools used in sentencing and parole decisions, to facial recognition systems that disproportionately misidentify people of color. The efficiency gains promised by AI can quickly turn into engines of injustice if these biases are not addressed. The challenge lies in recognizing that AI is not a quick fix for deeply rooted societal problems. It's a tool that reflects and amplifies our existing biases if we're not careful. The path to ethical AI in law enforcement requires a commitment to identifying, mitigating, and constantly auditing these systems for bias. Section 2, the precog dilemma, when predictions shape destiny. In the movie Minority Report, individuals are arrested and punished based on the precognitive visions of mutants, their futures seemingly predetermined. While we haven't achieved such clairvoyance, and hopefully never will, the use of AI in predictive policing raises uncomfortable questions about free will, due process, and the presumption of innocence. If an AI system flags someone as high risk based on their profile and patterns of behavior, should that information be enough to justify preemptive intervention? Should someone be stopped, questioned, or even detained based solely on an algorithm's calculation, even if they haven't committed a crime? The danger lies in creating a system where individuals are judged not on their actions, but on their predicted likelihood of offending. This undermines fundamental legal principles and could lead to a chilling effect on personal freedom. People might self-censor or avoid certain behaviors out of fear of being flagged by an algorithm, even if their actions are entirely lawful. The challenge is to ensure that AI remains a tool for assisting human judgment, not replacing it. Predictions should be treated as starting points for further investigation, not definitive pronouncements of guilt. The presumption of innocence, the right to a fair trial, and the importance of human oversight should remain paramount, even as AI plays a larger role in law enforcement. Section 3. Algorithmic Accountability. Who's policing the code? As AI systems become increasingly complex and opaque, a crucial question emerges. Who's holding the code accountable? The algorithms that power these systems are often shrouded in secrecy, protected by intellectual property laws and the technical expertise required to understand them. This lack of transparency makes it incredibly difficult to challenge the outcomes of AI systems. If someone is denied parole based on an algorithm's risk assessment, how can they appeal that decision if they don't understand how the algorithm arrived at its conclusion? Who bears the responsibility if an AI system leads to a wrongful arrest or a biased sentencing decision? The lack of accountability creates a dangerous power imbalance. Those who design and deploy these systems often have little insight into their real-world impact, while those subjected to these systems have little recourse to challenge their outcomes. Addressing this challenge requires a multi-pronged approach, pushing for greater transparency in AI systems, developing standardized testing and auditing protocols, and establishing clear lines of responsibility for when AI systems cause harm are crucial steps towards algorithmic accountability. Public oversight, independent audits, and meaningful avenues for redress are essential to ensure that AI serves justice, not just the code. Section 4. The erosion of privacy, living under the AI microscope. The use of AI in law enforcement often goes hand in hand with increased surveillance, blurring the lines between public safety and a surveillance state. Facial recognition cameras, predictive policing algorithms, and the constant collection of data from our digital footprints create a world where our every move is potentially monitored and analyzed. While proponents argue that this level of surveillance is necessary to combat crime and terrorism, critics warn of the chilling effect it can have on personal freedom and civil liberties. The fear of constant monitoring can lead to self-censorship, discourage dissent, and erode trust in public spaces. Moreover, the data collected for law enforcement purposes can be easily repurposed or misused. A database of facial recognition data, intended to catch criminals, could easily be used for mass surveillance or to target individuals based on their political beliefs or other sensitive attributes. The challenge lies in finding the right balance between security and privacy. Clear legal frameworks, robust data protection laws, and democratic oversight are essential to prevent the erosion of privacy in the age of AI. Citizens need to have a say in how these technologies are used and what limitations are placed on their deployment. Striking a balance towards ethical AI in law enforcement. AI in law enforcement presents both promise and peril. It can enhance public safety and predict criminal behavior. But risks like bias and privacy erosion are real. Ethical AI development is crucial. Transparency and accountability must guide AI integration. Addressing bias and using diverse data sets are key steps. AI predictions should never be the sole basis for legal action. Protecting privacy and limiting intrusive technologies is essential. Ensuring transparency and accountability is vital. Collaboration and public engagement are necessary. Open dialogue and scrutiny ensure AI serves justice. Shape AI to uphold values and create a safer society. The algorithmic crossroads. Balancing promise and peril. We stand at a crossroads, AI illuminating a path of promise and peril. AI's allure in law enforcement is undeniable, promising efficiency and predictive power. Yet, shadows lengthen as we journey deeper into this uncharted territory. Algorithms can perpetuate biases in our justice system. Efficiency can erode privacy, turning cities into surveillance grids. We must balance AI's allure and dangers in law enforcement. Will we shape AI's role with ethical principles, or let algorithms dictate justice? Shaping the future. towards a human-centered AI revolution. The future of AI in law enforcement is a story we are actively writing. It demands our vigilance, critical thinking, and commitment to justice. The goal is to harness AI responsibly, ensuring it serves humanity. Transparency and explainability by demystifying AI algorithms. Accountability and oversight with clear lines of responsibility. Data quality and bias mitigation to ensure unbiased AI systems. Privacy by design, integrating protections into AI systems. Public engagement and education on AI ethics. Continuous evaluation and adaptation of ethical AI practices. Collaboration between policymakers, technologists, and communities. The future reflects the choices we make today, embracing a human-centered approach to build a just and equitable society.